We are back, Live Hip Hop Daily. These Urban Times present Sideline Stories. Great show in store still. Yeah. As we mentioned, we're going to talk a little bit of our best of 2018, our year in review as we get ready to move to 2019. So, gentlemen, we concocted a few lists of a few different things. We're going to run off a few different topics. And I want you guys to just say who you feel is your best. So if we're naming your best dogs and you say Kibbles and Bits and you say Fido, that's what it is. We just gonna give off some names right here. We're gonna talk a little music, We're gonna talk a little music. Yeah. The best album of the year. Now, we made a list before the show tonight, so we had a few things. And the nominees were Pusha T's Daytona album. Pusha T's Daytona album was in there.
Yep. That's a mixtape. Hard. Super hard.
Drake's latest album is in the mix as well.
I ain't put it in. I mean, I would have to give Pusha T half
Hold on. Travis Scott and Astro World was mentioned in there.
One of the greatest produced albums since My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Nipsey Hussle, Victory Lap was thrown out in there.
So underrated. Underrated and probably one of the greatest albums of the year.
We had an album make the cut in just a few weeks of being released, and Meek Mill's Championships album.
Clearly, Terrell put that in there.
The people.
Anybody with Philly, Terrell
put in there. The people.
It could be Petey Crack. He can put him in there. Because I remember the text thread, and that I didn't put it. I know that. Anybody from Philly, Terrell put in there. Petey Crack.
The last mention, and then finally, a young lady who's been doing a lot of great things, Miss Cardi B.
Absolutely. I did not put it in there.
With her latest project. So
I definitely didn't put it in there.
You didn't have to throw in the nominee. So here's your chance, and the album of the year goes to.
Ooh, Jesus. Oh, good Lord. I might have to go. Take to the West Coast, man. Neighborhood Nips. Slauson. Okay, I'm so glad you said Nip, because now I can pick somebody else without feeling guilty by not picking Nip.
Who you have as the album of the year?
Album of the year for me. Actually, no.
Oh.
It's Daytona.
Okay.
It's produced beautifully, like just the coke raps. It's just awesome. It's like Pusha T. This is a great body of work. I feel like it could have been better if Kanye wouldn't have been on that 7
longer than 7 tracks. It could have been
like 7 tracks. Clearly, as we see, Kanye was on 1. So
he on 7.
If he would have let Push go, make this like a 11-track album, this might have easily been.
It's just building anticipation for the next one.
Listen, Push, it's okay to let somebody else produce your joint. Basically, but it was so dope though. It was. You don't think so?
No, not for 7 tracks.
So hold on, are we taking him out then?
No, it's in there.
It was good for Pusha.
It was an album.
Because if we taking them out, if we taking them out, then
maybe you put J. Cole in there. I forgot.
I was about to say if we taking them out, I'm putting KOD in there then.
Dude, we didn't put J. Cole. J. Cole.
Did
it's
you not hear?
Album. Yeah, I mean, I'm not giving. Yeah, I'm going with Nip as well. I'm going with Nip. That was my.
Boy, you actually agree with me, boy?
No, that's what I thought was the album of the year. I love Meek's project. But oh shit, I do, man.
He's been playing this.
But outside of that, like those are my two favorite rappers right now.
So much better than Meek.
Nip, I don't think it's so much better.
I do.
That's what. Yeah, I don't think it's so much better.
I do. Like this is easily Nip's best.
Oh yeah, but see, Nip this is best album.
First album.
Cause his projects be hard. Like
be hard.
We analyzed the album and really
the sequence,
the way Nipsey sequenced the shit.
But it's not even
all over the place.
You can go 4. You can go 5
all over the
songs.
place.
Meek is all over the place on his album.
But how you go all his projects like mixtapes. So I'm not arguing that.
I don't feel like Meek is growing. I feel like his content grew, like his lyrics grew, but
absolutely his transitions was sloppy too.
Meek's album has you it allows you to go throughout the whole. That's why he got so many tracks on the Billboard, because you can take 1 and 2. You basically skipping these singles. He got singles.
You skipping every 3 tracks.
You
go 1, 2, and skip 3.
What happens is you listen to like 3 for like 3 days. You know what I'm saying? That's your vibe. Then you might go back to his album and listen to the other 2, like the party joint.
I'm skipping that Cardi B song every time.
You riding that joint for months because it's just you know what I mean?
I'm still on what's free, so you know.
I ain't gonna. But Nip kept you on like 1 track for like 2-3 weeks.
I push play and put my phone down. And
Oh yeah, you can let Meek Nip just ride.
California, Meek hasn't made an album that felt like we was on South Street with him. He hasn't made that shit like, damn, I feel like.
But the thing is, he could if only like, let's say like this album. If he would have made this album like a 12-track album, this album could have been a classic.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that.
Because he got a lot of filler tracks in there. That track with Future is a filler track.
That track is trash. That song with LMA, that he could have kept that song.
I don't like that.
Meek know where the bread is at right now. You know what I'm saying? It's bag.
Yes.
It's cool. I like the joint with him with Cardi. You know what I'm saying?
I like that one.
And I ain't even.
I like the joint with him and Cardi on it. I like.
The first couple joints riding me. The intro riding me. Then Trauma come on. Like that joint hard as shit. Like
The first
hard. The first 9 out of 10.
Hard.
The first 9 out of 10 are super hard. But that Future track to me is just like,
No, Nip you can, but I was skipping like a track on Nip Jones. So I mean, I dig it.
I ain't skipped none of them.
First 5, you can go.
You can just right.
I'm just saying, not every album y'all thinking of it like.
We ain't got no reasonable doubt around here.
None that I can rock with at different occasions. You know what I'm saying? But however I'm feeling, I can go down and joint. Like I don't have to listen to.
And that's
when I hear an album, I'm looking at a whole project.
That's it. But I dig it. But that's the standard you set too. Like I respect that. But sales wise, like, but we.
But if we going on sales, if we going on sales,
no, just hear me out. Just hear me out. I'm not arguing with either one of you. We all grew up in the same era. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we know age 65, but we all grew up in the same era. You know what I'm saying? So we do. We value, like you say, a whole project, a whole story. That's why cats loved Kendrick Lamar shit so well, because of how. But the game has changed. You on a project.
But that doesn't mean I need to call that an album of the year just because you have one of the best singles.
But technically, an album is 7 tracks, and that's why cats are putting out the bare minimum 7 album.
They put out the bare minimum. They don't want to do
7
a lot of
tracks.
work.
You know what I'm saying?
He really went the Drake's route. You know what I'm saying? Like if you think about. No, what I'm talking about with the character, like on a what is it?
Drake route.
If you know, if you reading this, don't.
It's too late.
If it's too late, you know what I'm saying? But you know the content, Meek's hard content is not. You know, Drake goes into his feelings. Meek went into the streets. You know what I'm saying? But the same type of the whole album is just singles, like bangers. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how he took the QC Lil Baby route.
Right.
People not talking about Harder Than Ever. I don't know why y'all ain't talking about Harder Than Ever. They got so many singles and so many bangers on there that we vibe to in the club.
That's a mixtape vibe.
But
because if we talk,
House Party was on what? But House Party was on a mixtape.
Nip was on like all Nip don't feel like a mixtape.
Because if we talking like all that,
because like a mixtape too. No, the $100 mixtape. Bro, I've been listening to Nip. That's like a mixtape.
Nip only got one album.
What, that Meek joint on the album? Or
no, I feel you. But
Ross albums are all.
Ross will come out with one album and 3 mixtapes.
But hold on, what I was gonna say to y'all though, y'all was talking about the arrangement. Y'all know who arranged Nip Project? Diddy.
Yeah.
So the fucking maestro of putting the album together.
But we never said Nip arrangement was bad. Meek's arrangement.
Yeah, no, I dig it. That's what I'm saying. They were saying that
Meek stuff was all over.
Nip shit is amazing.
Somebody.
Yo,
Meek shit not gonna blow.
when he just brought up Rick Ross, the best Rick Ross albums, if you listen to it, you can go through it straight without skipping.
I mean, you really go all the
Teflon
way.
done.
Can you do that line for me?
Like really all Ross albums you go through.
The Kanye shit that you said, the fantasy shit.
My beat,
That was a
Twisted
greatly
Fantasy.
put together project.
Sequence Like,
that had a lot of hits too. That was all hits on there.
It was a lot of hits, but that album was probably one of the most beautifully produced albums to ever grace music.
When you push play and it just goes.
I just think
when you play beat, it goes.
But I feel like that about.
That's great.
That's great.
And that's what
I'm saying. I don't sample songs. If that was the album, cool. Because all of it's hard. That's album music.
I don't think it was time for that.
That's why I said if you would have cut it down to 12 tracks, this could have been a classic.
Wow.
I feel like he reached.
Damn, what's 12 o'clock already?
He had to win his losses out of jail.
I feel like he reached a lot on this album.
When the losses dropped and then he went in.
Oh, okay.
It was
wins and losses. I think underrated. That joint hard. That joint hard.
It was like the little 4-track EP.
But he ain't get to promote that joint, of course.
He put the singles out, and he's fucking with the clubs right now, bro. This is the album, the new style. He did that the first two.
He being himself.
So now he's elevating to that.
He really being himself.
That's what he did. Cardi B did it.
That's
Cardi B did it. Lil Baby did it. The singles, Drake did do it.
So speaking on that, the next category that we have is the best artist. The next category that we had is the best artist. A few names that popped up on there for this as well. Drake popped up on there. Travis Scott popped up on there as well. Cardi B is on the list. And I'm going to throw two others out there. Nipsey Hussle. And right here, a gentleman that we were just speaking on a little bit, Lil Baby. Best artist of 2018. Who you going with?
Cardi. I think Cardi, not only was her album a success for her, and I like Cardi. Like she literally is just owned by being herself. But I feel like not only her album, but her joint with Bruno Mars, her stuff with Migos, everything she jumped on this year was a dub. Like she didn't take any losses this year in terms of like musically. Mm-hmm. So like for me, I had to go with Cardi. Like I almost wanted to go with Trav, but I gotta go with Cardi. I gotta go with Cardi on this one.
Astro World. Just leave it at that. You already see what that boy did with in the music realm. If you're going, like you said, he had no losses in the music world and off music world. So he had no losses in my book because Astro World was definitely a well put together album, and his concert was banging.
Busting. Yeah.
I didn't go, but I feel like I was there. I feel like I was there through Instagram. So that boy had
the best concert I ever seen in my life.
See,
I saw Travis Scott in Vegas.
See, and I haven't seen that boy.
See, I've heard that he's a performer.
I heard that boy puts on a show. Like he has all the energy.
He's a rock star. He's a rock star.
Yo, you know he winning when a nigga. Did y'all see the shit when he faked the dude faked the whole shit with
when he was cheating.
When he was cheating.
Yeah.
It was fake. Like that's when you know you're winning when a nigga can be like, yo, I look like him. I'm gonna do some shit.
See,
that's
true.
True. That's where you went with.
Buddy plotted on seeing you get all this backlash.
Right. And what's ill is that Travis Scott ain't make no statement like, yo, that's not me.
He just all Travis said was like, that was clearly not me. It was like, well, it's not really clearly Trav, but hey.
He just don't do your thing, brother. But yeah, like I said, that man Trav, I think he one of the best artists, musically, and other endorsement that he did in the sneaker world too. But we're not gonna speak about that right now. So we have to go with my dog Astro World.
I damn sure respect Cardi B. I think she had a phenomenal year. I damn sure respect Travis Scott. I think that Travis had
phenomenal
Petey
year
Crack,
as well.
Going Petey Crack, Young Guns.
No, I'm gonna go with another cat from the streets though, and that's Nipsey Hussle. And the reason I say that is because one, we knew of Cardi B, we knew of Travis Scott. We didn't
knew of Nip.
No, but
mainstream people
we knew of Nip, but the world, mainstream, didn't really know it. I mean, like Jay-Z was supporting, but it was still a selective, like street cats. Like Jay is street cat at the end of the day, so he gets it. Meek is a street cat at the end of the day,
Like
so he rock with Nick, you know what I'm saying?
The fair skin didn't know who Neighborhood Nip was. Now the fair skin,
He's very popular rapper.
Very influential as well.
I've been messing with Nip.
Nip
Rappers love him.
he's a favorite rapper.
Nip
favorite rapper's favorite rapper.
in the game.
Like,
He don't get no hate.
Nah.
Cause he out here. I mean, I don't want to
real,
indict
like-
nobody on no shit, and I don't know, but he's in the streets, meaning he touches the people. You believe the persona, like this is who he is, this is what he is.
I feel like what Nip raps about, he really he lived that. Like
him and YG, they're the same rappers.
I like Nip a little better than YG though.
But
YG is
like-
more of a Travis Scott to me, a rock star.
He's a
Nip.
Nip, I can like no. Nip
dropped
like
jewels.
I'm like I felt
Like
that.
if you really listen to what Nip is saying, like Nip is like how Jay-Z used to be in the sense of he gonna drop jewels to you. He gonna be like, this is what's going on out here. This is what you need to do. Like, and now Jay is on a whole nother level of
Jay-Z
richness.
raps too. He raps so rich it makes people's lives feel like it's really, saying it's not really worth it because he raps some words like, all right, bro, like
But
what?
that's the goal. Like we want.
No, I mean I'm with it.
But no,
Jay trying to uplift us. He don't be talking to us.
Jay was talking that big shit, but real shit.
He talks to the fair. He be talking to the fair skin.
you gotta like for Jay, you gotta go back to Blueprint and In My Lifetime, like to hear him talk about to us. And he's been telling y'all, like been telling us.
Bitch, I tell you the longest. When I was listening to What's Free, I was like this. Just like, why do I feel like I'm in a class right now and I need to get a book? And
You gotta like the whole 444 album. I'm like, dang, I do need to stop treating these women wrong, and
he makes you sit back and reevaluate. Like, man, what have I been doing?
Yeah, I thought about throwing Jay in the mix because of him and the tour and the Carter album.
I mean,
came out.
Jay doesn't count.
I did go see Jay.
He don't count
in France. One of the best shows I ever seen in my life.
I play this Blueprint 3.
Like
Soon
as Song Cry came over,
and What's Wrong?
Song Cry. He started Song Cry. And nobody else knew the words to the song. Of course, we in France, so nobody knows what we talking about. But and I'm like, dang, that was my first time seeing Jay in concert and B. And I left that concert being like, dang, Jay is a real, true blood nigga. And then B, I'm like, and she is like real life fine. Like I need to find me one of them. Do I need to move to Houston? I don't know.
They say they in the South.
They got some ones out there.
Hey, listen, my company's IT department is in Dallas.
So let me ask you, gentlemen, this from the sporting perspective: who was the best team? 2018. We have the Boston Red Sox.
Who put them in there?
Boston Red Sox, world champs. Alabama Crimson Tide.
We know who put them in there.
National champs, Alabama Crimson Tide.
I didn't put them sorry.
The Philadelphia Eagles were just nominated.
We know you put them in there.
They were just nominated.
You definitely put them in
For
there.
every team I see that we didn't put in the text thread, I'm just gonna assume you just threw them in there.
Super Bowl champions and whatnot. And the Golden State Warriors. Golden State Warriors. NBA champions.
I mean, it's easy. I mean, hey, they won back to back, so there you go. One back to back and swept. What does it say? I mean, you got.
I mean, they swept a team who wasn't supposed to be in there anyway.
I mean, yeah, all you gotta do is play the people. They can control that.
Bust playing the planet.
Yeah, and he dropped
on Earth and Mars.
Was quiet the rest of the season?
I mean, he still.
He broke his hand, so hey.
And he still averaged 35.
We're not even gonna talk about the broken hand. We're gonna.
But anyway, for me, I'm gonna go.
we know you're gonna go.
We
We know who you're going. We know who you're going.
Alabama.
I was gonna go Boston, but now that you said,
Go with your heart. Don't try to be a go. You know you want to go.
my heart, I'm gonna go with best team. I'm gonna go with Alabama.
Duh, that's what we're talking about. We ain't talking
Like
about
if we going best team, for the simple fact that we went 25-2 with one quarterback. Come in, he struggled.
This is 1 year. This is 2018. We not talking.
Lost 2. That was seconds away from losing.
Last time I checked, the ring don't say nothing about seconds. But what all I'm saying is, you go into a game, championship game. I mean, we can really do this twice if you want to. First off, Jalen Hurts struggled in January, and Tua had to come rescue him. Then later on in the same calendar year,
Oh God.
Tua gets hurt, has
Not
come
in
out
the
of the
same
game.
calendar year. The same.
Jalen has to come rescue him. I'm just saying, we talking about team. Oh, you talking teams?
Are we talking teams?
Oh God.
Who I think that's not gonna. I know for a fact they ain't gonna lose. Is the Golden State Warriors.
Goofy Lou going with the Golden State.
They ain't play
Warriors.
nobody.
Not to lose.
They ain't play nobody.
The Warriors have
Y'all was talking about James Harden.
Every chip Golden State has won.
Who has Alabama played? If we taking that route,
We played Georgia, didn't we?
Georgia. We've seen Georgia fold, and I put my faith in Georgia. We've seen Georgia.
We played
fold.
Clemson, didn't we?
Clemson has been your toughest competition in the last few years. Everybody else been jokers. They've been jokers.
We played Clemson. We played Georgia twice. So what's the problem?
Jokers. Those teams weren't ready.
Clemson weren't ready?
No. No. That's what I'm saying. Clemson was a valuable and a respectable win. That was one of what? 13? One of 12? One of 13?
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson
We beat him too.
Clemson's best player.
Oh, but he beat y'all.
Well, we won and won.
Y'all gonna lose to this freshman quarterback this year.
We not.
Hey man, we about to have long conversations about.
We gonna talk about this off camera.
I'm going with Golden State as well because they back to back. I'm going. Now, of course, my Homer is the one to go with the Eagles. I think it was a great year for them, and it also shows with us losing this year that it was a great year last year. You know what I'm saying? It was a hell of a year.
KD
I
saved
told
y'all.
you. Like I finally told you, start of the season, we're not gonna make the playoffs.
No, like it is looking like that. I'm not going to come to grips with it.
I'm come to grips with it, but once you're not making the playoffs.
I told you that every year the two teams that make it to the Super Bowl, one doesn't make the playoffs.
And I told you,
I knew all those stats. I knew all those stats, but I still expected us to have a better year. You know what I'm saying? Like
they won't go sniff the
I mean,
playoffs.
you said the Ravens are going to Super Bowl too. We still got a lot of football to see.
We have a better chance of making it than y'all.
The Ravens ain't making. Neither one of them niggas making.
Yeah, neither one of us are going. That's what
we're in the realm.
I'm just facing my reality a whole lot quicker. They giving y'all false hope. That's all. I'm saying.
Well, you got all colors, so you both supporting us too. Then
no, I'm just Purple Rain.
This is just the only thing that didn't need to be ironed.
I had to iron it too tonight. I had to iron it.
He could wear a t-shirt. He could wear get with your right.
But I'm going with the Warriors. I do respect. Since Kevin Durant has joined Golden State, they've lost one game in the finals.
They shouldn't.
They're 8-1.
Like I don't understand.
Like talking about what you was talking about with this 25-4 or whatever it is. I do not think there's a better duo in the entire NBA outside of Steph and Durant, Curry and Durant.
It shouldn't be.
I mean, as we heard, the best player in the world doesn't on the world.
Who's the second best player on that team?
KD?
Kyle Kuzma.
On the Lakers, yeah, probably Kuz.
Okay,
Kuz good as shit.
And,
he's not KD.
Hold on. But people arguing is Kuzma better than Jason Tatum?
He might be. He was in the running. He might be.
No, but that's
we've seen more of Tatum. Tatum when to do talent wise, we don't know. Tatum is a higher prospect or a higher view.
Tatum got a higher ceiling. I'll give him.
Maybe older. Kyle Kuzma nice though.
He's older too.
And
he is absolutely. But this is the argument we having right now with the second best player on the Lakers. But the second best player on Golden State is either KD or Steph, depending on what time of year it is.
And that's why
two MVP.
That's why they're the best team. 2 off beef patties on a sesame seed bun. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why they the best. That's why I would love, like I say, momentum wise, I would have gave it to my Eagles all day because that was so great for the city. Like it was, like everybody's city is rough, so I'm not gonna, do that. But Cats killings every day, and to see harmony and what it did for the city was phenomenal for the year. And Meek got out, the Sixers got back to the playoffs, so the Eagles sparked the whole lot.
This ain't. That's what I'm saying. This ain't General Hospital. Like
all this sports shit is General Hospital.
Like nah. Alabama is the best team because it's literally next man up, and literally you had to have that situation.
Like,
what?
That competition is just
a little
pooper scooper.
Who the Eagles play?
Last year, we beat Tom Brady. Bill Belichick.
Bill Belichick took his best defender off the field.
No, he wasn't their best defender.
Who their best defender?
He is the best defender.
Who's their best defender?
That's not their fault though. That's not.
It's not our fault. Kirby Smart is UGA's coach.
It is their fault that Bill Belichick got in his feelings for the 50th time and took.
Hey, we just don't know who the best athlete is though.
Who would have stopped? Made one stop and we would have won again.
Georgia would have made one stop and would have won. Matter of fact, Georgia we have literally Alabama.
You can't talk about Georgia after what we just saw. You just can't.
Listen to what I'm saying.
You just can't.
Georgia has literally led for 98% of the snaps in these past two games and is 0-2.
Yeah, and that's why
in Georgia.
We're going Warriors, and Roll Tide, Clemson Tide. The best athlete of the year. Best athlete of the year. Nominees were, of course, LeBron James. LeBron James, of course, was thrown out into that mix to see how Cass was feeling about him. Mookie Betts of the Boston Red Sox was thrown out there. Simone Biles, Olympic gymnastics star.
You had to put her in it. I know
her name was thrown out there.
I didn't think about Simone.
And then it was a duo as well. They went in as a duo. You mentioned them a moment ago. Steph Curry and Kevin Durant.
That's one of the best athletes.
No, we ain't. Tyreek. It's a shame, but the season, it's only been a few months. Like we got to see. Tyreek been balling, but if that, we would have had to put Pat Holmes out there. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Honestly, if you gonna put any of them out there, you gotta put Kyler Murray in there.
No, this is best whole athlete. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta put Kyler Murray in there if you're gonna put them in there.
We're not putting Kyler.
He better than Nick Foles.
He is.
He might be.
But if you ask me, it's Mookie Betts. Like you are. Literally, the only reason you didn't win the Triple Crown in baseball, which is an unprecedented feat, is because your teammate who hits 3 spots behind you had a better batting average than you. And the only reason he had a better batting average than you because of you. Like, you hit leadoff in the game where your position is to take pitches and get a scout report on the pitcher during the game. You don't have the same opportunity to get the same amount of RBIs, but yet you still put up the ridiculous numbers that you put up with Boston. You also are a great defender. I'm going with Mookie Betts off the simple fact that every facet of the game, he's elite. Like we can go with LeBron because LeBron is LeBron, of course, but LeBron don't play no defense no more. But Mookie Betts in every facet of the game of baseball, which is the hardest sport to play, you dominated. Easy.
That was riveting. The Boston Red Sox.
It's wrong use of that word. But go on.
So, we'll go with, what's that nickname you get, that guy?
Who, the principal?
Yeah, him. That guy.
Okay, the principal.
I'll go with him. In the sense of just, besides, not even basketball-wise. Yeah, we know he's LeBron. That's neither here or there. Cool. Off the court-wise.
We said best athlete.
That has to do with
your athleticism has nothing to do with you off the court.
It kind of does. Because if he was just Joe Smo, he would not having what they have off the courts.
He wouldn't be able to do anything he does off the court if he wasn't an athlete.
But what are we talking about? What? I mean, okay. If we're going athletic wise, okay, he's still the best player in the league. 15 years, 16 years now. He's still the best player in the league. He's still averaging 96 points a game. I mean, the Lakers would have been an afterthought if he wasn't going over there and still going to the finals. Possibly, maybe.
Lakers will never be an afterthought.
I mean, after Kobe, nobody talk about the Lakers for 5 years. I mean, we talk about
Everybody
the Lakers.
talks about the Lakers.
Yeah, okay, and okay, they were getting
Lakers
terrible
are the
press.
Lakers. Yeah,
The Lakers are the
If
Lakers.
it wasn't the GMs getting fired and coaches changing and all of that being talked about.
Lakers, the Lakers.
All right, Lakers, but they were getting terrible press.
That's like talking about the Knicks. They garbage, but
I mean,
We just glad you accept that.
Because he actually won the championship, he won the Finals MVP for the second time in a row, and he shot the same shot in their face to kill it. Game 5, LeBron, Steph Curry.
And the thing is like, KD, that's cool, bro, but go do that on your own team.
That's an athlete.
Like, don't be a hoe.
That's his team, though.
Don't no.
No.
It's not. They gonna show more loyalty to Steph. They gonna get rid of KD before they get rid of Steph.
I don't think they. I don't think
so.
Not now.
That's a hoe.
That's why Dray. Look, they fined Draymond $100,000 and suspended him.
That's Draymond. We talking about Steph.
But when it comes to Steph,
They gonna take over Clay before they take over KD.
Steph is the franchise player. I dig it. He's the favorite in there. But who's their killer? Who done won 2 NBA Finals MVPs? He's the best.
But we always say,
but he can't do it by himself.
Because he might be the best player in the league.
Remember, it was
not.
Steph Curry and LeBron.
He plays defense.
Remember when the playoff.
And he played 3.
He
five-
don't facilitate.
He do. He was facilitating when Steph was going.
It was LeBron and Kyrie versus Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? Then when KD came, it really evened out the Cavaliers.
I don't know about that.
Evened it
I don't know
out,
about
bro. When Kyrie was there.
I don't know about that.
KD
It
and
did.
Steph Curry, you know what I'm saying? But then Kyrie.
Because you got a defensive player of the year in
That would've
Draymond.
evened it out.
You got the second best shooter in the history of the game in Clay.
But you got all this wrapped in one in
first year he got
LeBron.
hurt.
I'm saying Celtics when he played in the Celtics.
I mean, if you
Defensively, not the shot, but
He wasn't playing defense then.
he can. He used to.
Who play defense?
LeBron ain't played defense. He left Miami.
Hold on. So
I've been saying that. I've been saying.
keep it a buck
I'm going with KD and Steph.
Like,
I gotta
first
make a
off-
tag team duo.
Who
KD and Steph. I just got KD and Steph as a
tag team?
Yeah.
I've been saying that LeBron stopped playing defense.
athlete. If I'm gonna be real athlete, Simone Biles for what she did defeat
Well, if I'm gonna go with athlete, like
it's Simone.
just
But
astounding,
I
I'm
think
gonna go
it
with
was,
Serena.
I'm gonna go Serena having them.
That's easy every year. Like, first off, this woman won the French Open at
she
5
took a
months
L.
pregnant.
She took an L. Y'all gotta win as an athlete, though.
But I will rock with Simone Biles too.
Gotta win, yeah.
2018, we ain't talking about overall your whole career. We just talking about 2018. What you did, who was the best athlete?
But she did win in 2018.
She took an L too.
She lost a few times. She lost, yeah. But she also 34 years old.
I rock with Simone.
And it ain't like she lost to the same people.
Well, Serena was doing one thing this year for certain, and that was rocking a lot of dope sneaks. She also, of course, she became a mom, but she was rocking a lot of dope sneakers as well. So as we end out our best of segment for this evening, who had the best sneaks of the year?
Ooh, Lord Jesus.
Simple answer. Me personally, I'm going with the Air Max 270s. I think the Air Max was the best sneaker of the year because it held its own. No matter what color wave it came out in, and it came out in 1,000 different color waves of the sneaker. It was a sneaker that was in high demand, that was moving off of the shelves. And you gotta be dope when you can stand up to a classic that you have on right now. Air Max, whether it's 90, 96.
97.
You know what I'm saying? 97. The Air Max has become almost like the Air Force One, a staple. And there are a few years in those 90s that stick out very, 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 very well.
95, 97.
And for the 270s just did they things this year. So I went with the Air Max 270.
I'm gonna keep on your wave in terms of comfort. And I'm gonna go with the Nike Vapor Max Fly Kits. I rock with them heavy this year.
They came out in black paint. They came out in
They
assortment
black,
of colors as well.
Pink and blue, orange and black.
The pink
black
and blue Jones
red.
hard money.
I got them.
I seen you rolling that.
Yeah, them, listen, them Vapor Max, the dumb comfortable, and they just look dope. I can't even go past them on that one.
It's a good choice. I like that. So,
He got like 3.
man, no, it was a lot. Yeah, man, you got 3 for real. Cause it's like a whole bunch. My mind was going too much for this year for 2 shoes. I say it was a very big year for Jordan in the sense of
Bringing some old ones back.
bringing classics back, and with a lot of 3s, even with the ones come out on Saturday with the Mochas, which ain't ain't been released since 01. And I was like, those are must cop. If you don't go get them. And the silhouettes with the ones they did this year, it was ridiculous. With the Rookie of the Years, the what's it, NRGs, if they don't call them, the three different colorways.
Still, they got the Sports Illustrated ones.
Sports Illustrated ones.
The
The Gatorades he did for this year, and then also off whites. The off whites had a big year too. I mean, that was definitely one of the hottest things of the year because anything with all white Converses, Vapor Max, Air Maxes, ones, Blazers, hell, Vans probably. I don't know anything. Chucks. I mean, it was a very big year for Jordan and the off white brands. It was a huge year. Even like I was talking about the ones, they just had the not for sale, the no photo ones. They're gonna restocking too, so go get those. But I think overall between those two, those were a very big year in the sneaker world. And also like you said with Air Maxes, 97s, and with Sean Witherspoon, because he was going crazy. And I need that blue on blue 97s come back out too. I mean drop too. So yeah, I think it was a very big year. In 2019, it's gonna be even crazy.
Look out for Fear of God.
Oh yeah, Fear of Gods, and shout out to PJ Tucker too, the first person to wear them on the court, and everybody and their mom wanted to go wear them after he wore them. So shout out to PJ Tucker, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so
they had their Nike Connects up.
He wore Fear of God.
we wore Fear of Gods on the court,
Playing the game.
playing the game. Yes,
They got 2 versions of them.
Yes, the one with the zipper. They coming out. It was called like Signature or something.
That was a shoot around.
Shoot around.
They
Shoot around.
Is $50 more or whatever, but they still resell them
He-
for the same value.
when I saw he
What
was
regular price they reselling for?
Yeah, like the
Nice
shoot
chunk of
around is
change.
300, and the other ones is
like 350.
Shoot arounds 300, regular ones 350.
But I would say I would give credit to PJ Tucker.
Both of
Is
those are a little too much for me.
oh yeah, they're definitely in my price range. I would definitely give PJ Tucker all the credit because, like we would say with sneakers, he would buy them and wear them and hoop them. He did not care because Fear of God is not a basketball shoe. That is a lifestyle shoe, and to be cool in. But this fool will wear them and play them.
John Geiger. John Geiger's
Yeah, shout out to him.
John
Definitely
Geiger's
shout out to him.
coming too.
Shout out to John Geiger.
Yeah, all these sneaker people, y'all need to go to South Follow. I'm trying to throw y'all these shots out and not giving us some love.
It's been a great year. I want to thank everyone that's helped us out and helped us so far in 2018. Come on, Ravens fan. H, you the man. All our folks that's in here right
Shout out to
now.
my man
Izzy,
with
Groovy
LeBron
Lou,
James over there.
Jay Black, our homies that are left out, Danny Digital. Thank everyone that's helped us so far in 2018. We promise 2019 will be even better.
Bigger and better.
You know, everyone doesn't, of course, celebrate the holidays that follows us and watches us, and we respect that as well. I know, you know, some of us do celebrate the holidays as well. Give me one thing you're just looking forward to this holiday. It don't got to be a gift or anything, but just something you're looking forward to this holiday season.
Peace of mind. Just getting a chance to get off from work and just enjoy life for a little bit. That's about it.
H, what you looking forward to this holiday season, man?
Not the Knicks winning.
Blessings.
Living life, brother. That's it.
Living life.
Not the Jets or the Knicks.
I mean, sports wise, LB go get this shit. That's all we worried about this year.
I thought I was the one drinking.
What you looking forward to this year?
Hey, man, you
This
know what I'm
holiday season.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Being healthy, man. You know what I'm saying? New blessings coming, new things coming in the works, you know? We go
More
see
press passes.
But yeah, more press passes, you know what I'm saying? Building. You know what I'm saying? Also chilling with the fams, you know what I'm saying? Gotta go do all that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, everybody stay healthy, you know, be safe out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Don't let the streets get you.
Absolutely. National championship for Alabama.
Amen.
All right, so
more blessings, growth here, growth with, in our personal lives, growth with family. Looking forward to seeing what 2019 takes us,
More credentials.
Where it takes us. Yeah, I mean that's dope for all. Like y'all held me down. That was dope as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like covering the sports shit is my baby and whatnot. And it was dope to know, like friends who have become partners and like y'all went in there, did y'all thing. So that shit was dope. What was a good one and shit.
What was funny? When who was that came? Was Wizards? I went back there. He said, how the hell you better? Don't worry about that, dog. Don't worry about it. I got back there. I seen these videos here. Take it. Go do what you want to. I'm saying, we got what guy, say have each other back, dog.
I dig it.
Shout out to all the security guards. I definitely made friends with like 7 different security guards that night. Even though all of them had something to say about me wearing an Alabama jacket. But looks like I was making a good choice there.
I mean, we'll see. We still got a few games to be played out here. Let them know where they can follow you on social media.
Oh, absolutely. You guys can follow me everywhere: Instagram, Twitter, all that. At Chevelle Cruz, ChevelleCruz. I'm gonna have to change that because this is a lot to spell.
Yeah, man. I got 2 pages to follow me on, man. Don't hate. First one, follow me at CEO Triche. That is CEO Triche. Also at Kings Kicks ATL, KING KICKZATL. Don't hate, player. We making moves out here, dog. and also one thing, shout out to my dog Markeith Morris, dog. Throwing that shout out for our businesses, man. Shout out to my dog out there in DC.
Shout out to him.
You know what I'm saying? We moving out here. And all your 26 pages too. Go ahead, tell everybody.
Yeah, make sure you follow the station as always. Follow Live Hip Hop Daily. Also check out LiveHipHopDaily.tv for all your dope shows. It's all going down here 24 hours a day. You get a lot of dope exclusive content right here. www.livehiphopdaily.tv. Follow me personally, Eldorado2452. Follow These Urban Times. Follow Hip Hop since 1987. We bring y'all stuff from all of our platforms. Whenever you check this out, we hope you have a happy holidays if you follow the holidays. If not, everyday life, keep your head up, stay above ground. Happy New Year. We'll be back real soon with something dope.
Oh, yeah. And check us out on Apple Music.
Apple Podcast. Man. Hey, man, we need some more content on the dog.
We about to put them on. We about to put them on.
Okay.
So, yeah, go ahead and check us out on
Sideline Stories. These
Sideline Stories. These Urban Times on iTunes podcast.
Yeah, get us up there.
Check it out. We're gonna update them joints. We're gonna be a little more consistent. I promise. Especially coming to 2019. I promise.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Y'all be cool.